Assembling your game controller. You're not going to need the wires yet, get them out of the way. You need the baseboard, your Arduino, check that you have soldered all the pins, and your 2 micro switches. For this, you're going to need a glue gun. Don't burn yourself. If you do, cold water, usual practice. So, first things first, your Arduino goes to one side, and you grab a switch. So these switches need to go through the board, sitting, and wiggle the switch in until it's sitting just flush with the surface and looks like it'll be nice and clicky. Mine's actually stuck wedged in there really well. Yours may not be. You might need to hold it there with your finger while you add a tiny bit of glue down this side and a tiny bit of glue down here. Don't forget that you're going to need to solder these pins, so don't cover them in glue. We've already had one glue base incident. Once the first switch is set, put the second switch in, make sure it's the same direction, same level, same height, as good as you can, and then a little bit of hot glue to make sure that one stays where you desire it to be. So now we've got 2 switches, click away. The second step is to get your Arduino. Your Arduino has a USB port. On the bottom side, you want your Arduino to be pointing towards the great big hole, and you want the pins on the Arduino the same side as the pins on the switches. You'll notice when you flip the board over, you can actually see what all the pins are on your Arduino. This makes it much easier to plug things in. So this is where we want it mounted. To get it there, we lift it up. We add a small amount of glue, just a blob in the middle, then press the Arduino carefully onto that. You notice how I didn't use enough glue to stop the Titanic from sinking? It means if I decide to build a different kind of controller, or I need to fix my Arduino, it's going to be really easy to pull it out. If you use half a glue stick to put this in, it is never coming out ever, and if it's broken, it will stay broken forever. So that is the game controller assembled. That is more than enough to play Flappy Bird. You only need 1 button, you've got 2. Next step is soldering.